Hello boys and girls and welcome to my instant reaction. Arsenal 0, Crystal Palace 0. Oh, I didn't see that one coming. Only Palace's second clean sheet. And I don't know what to take from that really. I suppose on the balance of play, a draw is a fair result given the chances that Palace had in the first half towards the end. But it's the lack of creativity from us, and it was that same old problem. I'm not happy with the result, and I'm not happy with us dropping 2 points at home. I'm looking at the game, you know, on the balance of 90 minutes and saying that a draw is a fair result on reflection. But yeah, it's just that lack of creativity again. And before the game, there was a surprise with Tierney not playing because apparently he's suffering from muscle fatigue, and he was pulled out as just a precaution. But since Mikel Arteta has done his interview after the game, he said that he's going for an MRI scan. That don't sound great. I don't know anybody that's got muscle fatigue and goes for an MRI scan. I really hope I'm not reading into that wrong, but that don't sound great in any way, shape or form. Pablo Mari as well came out of the side because he's also got a calf problem. And yeah, the rest of it was kind of what we expected. Thomas Partey didn't start. You know, Gabriel didn't start. It was actually David Luiz on that left-hand side, which was a bit of a surprise. But without Tierney there, it means that you need either Maitland-Niles, who was, you know, in his position tonight, to do the same job he does, which he can't. Or you need our right-hand side to be effective, and Hector Bellerin. Hector Bellerin was as much use as a chocolate teapot. Every time he got into an attacking area, he cuts back. He passed back. I think that Kieran Tierney's performances over recent weeks have been so good that it kind of takes away the deficiencies of Hector Bellerin, because you're not really worrying about that too much because you've got everything going down the left-hand side. The delivery's good. And because you're winning games, you kind of forget about Hector. But with Tierney not there and Hector having to be the one that steps forward and be the creator, it stands out like a sore thumb how poor he really is. And it's that simple. Aubameyang tonight was poor. He's another one that kept getting the ball, going back. Getting the ball, going back. Lacazette had no service. Smith-Rowe, work rate, cannot question it. But he just didn't get the ball tonight. No service, no cutting edge or creativity. Granit Xhaka, most ball recoveries. Some of his tackling was superb. Dani Ceballos run out of steam in the second half. Maitland-Niles, in that first half in particular, he was abysmal. His passing, his delivery, just everything. Poor. Absolutely poor. Leno made an exceptional save in the first half. Palace also hit a bar as well from a free kick. But it was just one of them games where you look at it and you're just like, just not great in any way, shape or form. And you know what? The one thing that I've noticed already, and I've come off social media and I have to because I just see the same old drivel. And I said this and I called this as well. I think it was last week I said it. That when we win games, everyone that jumps onto Mikel Arteta, you don't hear a word. When we win a game, one or two tweets, you know, mentions, whatever it might be. But that's it. They disappear. No one knows where they are and they're all hiding in their holes or wherever they may be. And I said the moment we get a bad result or not win a game, you know, draw, defeat, whatever it might be, they will instantaneously come out of their holes and start talking. And within 15 minutes of the game finishing, all I see was the same bases. All on Arteta. Because we drew against Crystal Palace. Not a great result. Not what we want. But is it the manager's fault? I see one person even saying about team selection and playing Maitland-Niles as a left back. Who the fuck was he meant to play there with Tierney missing? We've got no Kolasinac. Next you're going to moan about that and say, why did we get rid of Kolasinac? Yet when we got rid of him, you were buzzing about it. Make your mind up. What's it to be? Because this is the big issue here. You want your cake and eat it. You want it both ways every single time. Bore off, man. Bores the life out of me. You know, the moment something don't go right. You know, have that same energy. This is my issue. If you want the manager out, cool. But when we win, still want him out. Still have the energy that you have when the result doesn't go our way. Don't go hiding. Don't crawl in under your rock. Be there. But you're not. Disappear. Wait for your moment. Bang. There you are. Yeah. So predictable and so boring. In terms of the stats for tonight's game. Possession. We always have more possession. Majority of the time. 67.3%. We had 11 shots, 4 on target, 2 on target for Crystal Palace, 5 off target, and Crystal Palace had 6 off target, 2 blocked, 86.7% of passing, 0 clear-cut chances, 7 corners, 1 offside. Just over 50% of tackles. Aerial duels, 53.3. 2 saves. 10 fouls committed. 11 fouls won. And 1 yellow card. So, what do I say, man? It's so frustrating. It's so annoying. But at the same time, I'm looking at the bigger picture and I'm just trying to remain positive, understand that we're still in this window, understand that we're still looking to get the creative spark we need. And tonight only heightens that. But yeah, my overall, balance of everything is that since we've, stop the sequence of losing games and everything, in terms of the Premier League, we've picked up 10 points from a possible 12. Only Manchester City have a better record and Manchester United over the last 4 games. So 10 points out of 12 a couple of weeks ago, you would have took that. I know it's disappointing not beating Crystal Palace after doing what you've done, but try and take positives from that. 4 clean sheets in a row now as well. Small consolation, but it's the first time that we've done that since 2016. So again, small consolations, but that's what I'm trying to look at, and that's what I'm trying to take as a positive, because you've got to try and take some positives. It's a point, it's not a defeat, and we live to fight another day. And we move on. And what we got to hope is that Kieran Tierney's injury isn't serious. Because if it is, then, we may well have to go into the transfer market for a left back. And it's as simple as that, to be honest with you. Because we can't have Maitland-Niles and we can't expect Saka to go and spend all his time at left back again. Because it takes away everything good that he's been doing up the other end. But yeah, look, disappointing that we didn't get the win. But is it the end of the world? No, it's not. And we move on to Monday. And we've got to pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off. Thomas Partey is back now as well. And we've got to try and pick up those 3 points against Newcastle. And it's as simple as that. So there we go. That's my instant reaction. As usual, let me know in the comment section what you think. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button, smash a like on this video. And I will see you a lot soon. I'm out of here.